Hi guys. I decided I was gonna make a little bit of an update video, even though I think I made one. Did I make one yesterday? I don't know. Because here's the thing. Alright, I had a dentist appointment today, and I'm gonna get my teeth fixed and blah blah blah. I got like my back teeth are just horrid. The wisdom teeth have just completely sucked up the life out of every single tooth I have pretty much in the back. Yeah, my teeth are actually a bit worse than I thought they were, so that kind of sucks, but I need to try and I'm not. Glasses, alright, there we go, so you can actually see me. So, I went to the dentist, and we're coming up with a plan to restore some teeth and blah, blah, blah. And then there was one that was bothering me. That was the whole point of going to the dentist. I had tripped it a few years back on a slice of pizza. And, sorry guys. And, my house is messy right now because, well, I'll get to that in a second, but it's messy. And so, so, I thought they were going to just put me on antibiotics or whatever, and I'm like, alright. But I went to the dentist, and it's my husband's dentist, and they're like, alright, we're going to give you a tour of the office first. I'm like, this is interesting, I've never had a tour of a dentist's office before, but okay, sure, and they're telling me things, I'm like, yeah, kind of half listening. I'm like, I don't even know what that is, but alright, sure, you don't use it anymore. So, then they're like, alright, now we're going to come in this little room here, and we're going to show you a video. And then I start watching the video, and all my, I'm already nervous. I'm already freaking out, because just being at the dentist office freaks me out. I start having panic attacks and stuff like that. And I think I'm going to take my, nope, it's blurry, I can't. The window's really bothering me, I don't know. So, I'll just sit like this. So, I watch this video and I start freaking out. I'm like, oh my gosh, do I have this gum disease? My gums bleed, especially when I brush my teeth. Do I have it? Do I have it? Do I have it? But they didn't say anything about having it, because then they're like, all right, now we're gonna go and we're gonna check your teeth. And I mean, they were so detailed. Oh, first the dentist came in after the video. It was like a 3-minute video, and he's like, all right, well, we want to get to know you first. So what are your hobbies, and what do you do for fun, what do you do for work? I'm like, well, I don't have a job, so I don't work. Hobbies, I play with my daughter. I mean, I don't get to do much. I don't have time. Yeah. So, they were really, really, really nice, and they're like, all right, let's go check out your teeth. We're going to take exams, and I'm going to go and look, and oh God, I hate those little tools that they use in there. I'm like, it's like nails on a chalkboard. So, he's going through the numbers and stuff, and I hear so many different things that are wrong with my teeth. I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh. And so then, of course, she's like, your teeth are not near as bad as some that I've seen. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm sure. But whatever. And so, I'm like, so, because they had asked about this tooth over here, and they're like, is it bothering you? I'm like, yeah. Can you give me some antibiotics or something so I can schedule another appointment? Normally they would do a cleaning before they pull or anything. He's like, actually, we need to get you into the oral surgeon today. The infection must have been pretty bad, I guess. I don't know. They took the exam and everything. I'm like, today? I don't think I can do today. My husband has to work. He has to work. And we have one car. I can't do it today. And, it was me having I have to prepare myself for surgery. I've never had surgery before. I mean, I've had stitches in my mouth when they've pulled the tooth. I've never been put under for surgery or anything in my mouth. I'm like, can you be? And they're like, well, we can put you on an antibiotic and a painkiller if that's what you want. But how about this day or this day? And then they start calling the surgeon. They're like, all right, well, they only have August 1st. Well, that's a little too late. So, I'm like, all right, I guess I have to do it today. So, because I have brought my husband in, and he's like, she doesn't really feel up to getting surgery today, so is there any other day? So he came up with August 1st, and we decided that it had to be done. We can't wait another 2 weeks. So they give me an antibiotic because I haven't told you guys, I don't think I've told you guys, I have what they call mitral valve prolapse. It's a heart condition. It's not a fun one. So I have to take that before I go to the dentist or get any kind of, numbing or whatever. So they decide that they're going to give me an anesthetic. I don't know, they're going to put me under. And, especially since I have bad anxiety attacks. Guys, this costs the stuff. I gotta show you this. Hold on, let me grab it. Dropped Annabelle off. Well, Chris dropped me off at this oral surgeon place, and he went and dropped Annabelle off at the babysitter's because I was going to be out of it, and he had to work, which he didn't do until now. He can work from home because he can get into his computer. And then he had to go to the office because he had to do certain things there that he couldn't do here. So he's gone for about an hour. Now it's like 9 o'clock at night. He's going to be gone. I miss him. So the anesthesia, that's it. Alright, my tooth for the extraction, guys. Alright. For the injection for the numbing, the Novocaine, I guess, which I wasn't awake for that, so thank God for that. But, for the injection, it was $53. My extraction, it's $133. I'm getting that $2,133. Okay. Are you ready? For the anesthesia, $415. It was like triple the amount of the actual tooth being pulled out. What the heck? And so I get there, I'm nervous, and when they say you have to have this much done, I'm like, I don't see that happening because we only have we have a very tight budget right now because of the wedding. And I'm sorry if I'm boring you guys. If you shut off this video by now, that's okay. It's just a story that I would like to tell, especially for those who have never been put under. So, I have never been put under before, and then there I'm really nervous. I can't dial the phone to get a hold of Chris and be like, oh my gosh, we're not going to be able to do this today. I'm trying to find a reason not to do it. Like, $200 down? I don't see us doing that. We can't afford $200 down right now. We got to be able to buy groceries. I mean, we have 3 kids. There's a family of 5, And so, yeah. Chris says, well, we can afford $200. Great. Thanks, honey. And so, like, alright, they called me back, and they are talking to me. The other dentist, oral surgeon, comes in, and he's really nice, too, and he's like, how you doing? I'm good. I didn't want to give off, And so then we start getting into the heart thing, He's like, is there any conditions we need to know about? I'm like, yes, we have MVP. He's like, how serious is it? Like, is it serious enough where you need surgery tomorrow? I'm like, no. I'm trying to explain to him. He's like, so you don't get shortness of breath or chest pains? I'm like, oh no, I do. I just don't get them near as much as, I've learned how to control it for the most part. I get anxiety attacks. That is my thing. That's where they stem from, is my mitral valve prolapse. And so, he's like, okay. Like, can you walk? Like, I'm like, I used to run 5 miles a day. I'm fine. And he's like, oh, okay, that's all we need to know. And so they put the IV in, and I don't know if they started drip at this point. Oh, they put anti-nausea medicine because we talked. I can't take Vicodin or codeine or anything like that because it makes me sick. I've had fentanyl before. And so they're like, we're going to have to try and figure something out for your pain for afterwards. What happens when you take Vicodin and all this other stuff. I'm like, hey, vomit, like convulsion type vomit, and they're like, And so they start talking about fentanyl, and he's like, can't really give her the fentanyl, then we'll have to give her this other thing. I'm like, oh, I can take fentanyl, I've had fentanyl before. He's like, so give her a baby. So long story short, they gave me a baby dose and gave me anti-nausea medicine just in case, a lot of it. And then I think they started the drip, and then they put the gas mask over me. And here's the creepy part, guys. I thought that you slowly go into a sleep. I was talking to the nurse. I don't remember where the conversation ended. The next thing I know, I was being, Candace, wake up. It's time to go. Your husband's here. I couldn't walk by myself. I couldn't do anything, so Chris took me through McDonald's, and I got a Sprite. I could drink clear liquids, ice cream. They said I could have ice cream. I had to stay away from anything hot. I was not happy. So I got my tooth out, and they ended up, the doctor's like, how about we try Vicodin? I know you say you can't take it, but why don't we try it? I'll give you a baby dose, and you can even cut that in half if you want. And just make sure you fill yourself up before you take it. And so I was taking the Aleve first because I was so numb. And so I'm not numb anymore. God, I hate that feeling. I hate it so bad. And so gosh, I can't believe I'm going on 11 minutes. So yeah, long story short, my husband stayed home to take care of me and the babysitter. I was knocked out from the anesthesia even when I got home. I mean, I ate some ice cream, some very lukewarm soup. I finally got to eat some mashed potatoes and grilled cheese sandwiches. And happy to say I took half a Vicodin, and I have not thrown up, and some of the pain is gone. So I think I can take Vicodin as long as it's half of one. At least my doctor doesn't have to worry about me getting addicted to Vicodin. So yeah. So I had surgery. This was my first surgery ever. And I think I came through it like a champ. And now I'm going to be without my husband for 2 days, but his brother's coming to stay here, and so I won't be by myself. So I'm still going to miss my husband, though. I become very emotionally attached to him, so he's going to be on a retreat. So yeah. Alright, well that was my experience at a dentist and with my first surgery. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this horrifically boring video, and if you didn't watch it, that's okay. I don't blame you. Y'all have a good night. Bye.